Hi. Maybe you've heard the bad news already. We're doomed. Everyone is saying so. Whenever the news covers a celebrity breakup instead of a foreign bombing, or a politician says women's bodies can shut down rape, or a kid asks Facebook if he can catch deafness from his dog, we all take to our keyboards and announce that this sad show is finally over. Our species deserves to be shaken free from this frozen star. See, we all love being the harbingers of some apocalypse, and our favorite apocalypse to harbinge is the one born from hopeless stupidity. The cultural touchstone for this fear is the 2006 movie Idiocracy, still consistently hashtagged and name-dropped anytime someone feels like we're falling headlong into some collective mindless destruction. Idiocracy was the story of a man, mediocre in every conceivable way, transported 500 years into the future, where intelligence has been bred out of humanity and the world is just, it's a big mess. But here's the thing. We've now had the benefit of almost 10 years of hindsight since that movie came out. And even though it takes place 500 years in the future, I feel completely confident in saying that knowing what we know now, we would be fucking lucky to have the future of Idiocracy. Let me explain. Yes, the future of Idiocracy is governed by stupidity, and a professional wrestler is president.
Shut up!
Starbucks gives out hand jobs now, and there's a looming famine because everyone's been watering their crops with a sports drink called Brondo.
They're watering crops with a sports drink?
But stay with me for a second. I would gladly take that kind of benign idiocy in my future over malicious idiocy any day. In present-day America, we are surrounded by people who actively call for our current president to be lynched because he's black. People who bomb Planned Parenthoods and drag gay people behind trucks and wear loaded automatic rifles into fast food chains after a mass shooting. There's a whole quadrant of hateful stupid that's completely absent from Idiocracy. In fact, there's a black president in the movie, and it's never once mentioned. He rides in an open-air motorcade through city streets, throws parties for everyone on the lawn of the White House. Everyone's invited, and he never once worries about the possibility of assassination. There's a female attorney general, and people listen to her. They respect her opinions. I mean, that doesn't seem that remarkable, but keep in mind that we've only ever had 2 female attorney generals in all of American history, and each one of them dealt with pretty much nonstop complaints that a woman shouldn't have that job. Except in the case of Janet Reno, when people just accused her of being a man in a dress. Everyone in Idiocracy, it turns out, is pretty open-minded, aside from the fact that sometimes they call stuff faggy if it's too smart for them. But that's all because of one very important fact. The stupid people in the movie know they're stupid. Could you even imagine a world in which idiots knew that they were idiots? What a magical fucking utopia. How do we get that now? Luke Wilson's character has to take an intelligence test when he's sent to future prison to determine what type of job best suits him while incarcerated. Already, I should point out, not a bad idea for prisons. His intelligence, it turns out, is off the charts by future America standards, and so he immediately lands a job at the White House because everyone in America wants the smartest people tackling the country's biggest problems. Just think about that for a minute. You live in a world occupied by people who vote for their president based on who they could see themselves having a beer with. And in the apocalyptic future of Idiocracy, what they want above all else in their leaders is intelligence. And the system works. Luke Wilson solves the famine crisis and eventually ensures that people keep all their jobs, and then tries to scale back his governmental role and let the private companies just handle the rest. How has the libertarian movement not used this movie as their manifesto? The president shoots an automatic rifle in the air when he wants people's attention. Let's just move on. Probably the most surprising thing missing from the future of Idiocracy, and which we're just lousy with in present day, is the curse of the ambitious moron. Ambitious stupidity is the most dangerous type of stupidity because it's infectious. It spreads through a misguided and flawed gospel of words that sound big and ultimately mean nothing. Claiming facts like, Mexico is mailing America their rapists, or doctors are trying to kill your kids with autism by giving them vaccines. See, Idiocracy has no Donald Trump. In the movie, there's not a single person in America who is both stupid and power hungry. Even the president steps down when he realizes that there's someone better suited for his job. Why is it not 2,505 yet? The reason for all this is that the movie treats the desperate, uneducated poor as the greatest threat to America.
Shit, I'm pregnant again!
I got too many damn kids!
Yeah, it seems a little insulting by Mike Judge, but something that's been predominant in fiction since To Kill a Mockingbird. The truth we all know now, though, is that the danger is not the trailer park Jerry Springer fodder. It's idiot affluence. It's the people with wealth and sway and ambition who don't realize that they're insufferably dumb. So, I don't know, for all I know, it's you, maybe. Or me. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Am I the dumb? Oh, my balls. Hi everyone, thank you for watching that video. I'm not going to tell you to like or subscribe because you're obviously varsity at YouTube by now. It's been out for long enough that you know how this all works. You can always comment. Of course, you know that too. You can pretty much do whatever you want. You can just wait for this to end and for the next video to load because, you know, there's autoplay now, although I don't know in the future if YouTube will continue to do that. Obviously, the more that I talk, the less chance there is that you'll be able to advance to the next video because there's so much time that I'm taking up right now. You should probably actually just pick something from the rail next to me. It's a lot easier.